Breaking news. Vikings fans, you won't believe what's happening. This explosive update just dropped here on the Minnesota Vikings news channel, and trust me, you do not want to miss a second of this. Before we dive in, make sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you're always the first to hear about the latest Vikings news. This is a game changer for the team, and you'll want to stick around until the very end for the full story. After a dominant 42-21 victory over the Atlanta Falcons, the Minnesota Vikings are riding high. Sam Darnold threw 5 touchdown passes, 3 to Jordan Addison and 2 to Justin Jefferson, leading the team on a stunning 3-touchdown streak in the final quarter. But here's the burning question on everyone's mind. What will the Vikings do with Darnold when the season ends? So far, there's been no talk of a contract extension, which makes sense. Teams typically hold off on those discussions during the season, and Darnold would be wise to wait before entering negotiations. But with future star J.J. McCarthy waiting in the wings, the Vikings face a tough decision. Do they lock Darnold down with a long-term deal? Or could the franchise tag be the key to their next big move? Here's where things get really interesting. The Vikings have an estimated $76.4 million in cap space for the 2025 season, making a one-year, $41.3 million franchise tag for Darnold financially feasible. But what if the Vikings have a completely different strategy in mind? Instead of keeping Darnold for another year, they could use the tag to set up a trade, and the quarterback market in 2025 could make this a massive win. With only a few viable free agents like a 42-year-old Aaron Rodgers and limited first-round prospects, teams like the Titans, Raiders, or Steelers might be desperate enough to make a blockbuster deal. Imagine the Vikings leveraging this market to secure a high second-round pick, or even a first-rounder. With just 3 picks in the 2025 NFL Draft, 1 in the first round and 2 in the 5th, adding valuable draft capital could reshape the Vikings' future. This move wouldn't just benefit the team, it could set them up for a legitimate Super Bowl run. But here's the catch. While this strategy could be a win for the Vikings, it's a tricky situation for Darnold. Being tagged and traded would limit his control over his next destination, and while he'd earn nearly $42 million, it could complicate his search for a long-term deal. This isn't just a theory, it's a move we've seen before. Remember when the Dolphins traded Jarvis Landry to the Browns, or when the Seahawks moved Frank Clark to the Chiefs? Those deals show it's possible, but the outcome is never guaranteed. So, Vikings fans, what's the play here? Should the team tag and trade Darnold, securing valuable draft picks for the future? Or would it be better to let him walk and rely on a compensatory pick down the road? We want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think this bold strategy is the right move, or should the Vikings focus on a different approach? And before you go, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to stay updated with every twist and turn in the Vikings journey. This is just the beginning of what could be a defining moment for the franchise. See you in the next update, Skol.